Success isn't about attaining everything instantly, it's about steady, continuous progress. Ladies and gentlemen, picture this. What if you could transform your life not by making drastic changes overnight, but by improving just 1% each day? It sounds minor, almost negligible, yet that's precisely what makes it so powerful. Many people wait for the perfect moment to work on themselves, believing success comes from massive leaps, major victories, or sudden breakthroughs. But what if the true secret isn't about doing more, but about making small, consistent improvements every day? In this video, we'll explore how gradual, daily progress, just 1% at a time, can completely reshape your future. If you've ever felt stuck, overwhelmed, or uncertain about where to begin, this mindset could be the game changer you've been searching for. Stay with me, because by the end you'll understand that reaching your best self isn't about luck or talent, it's about what you choose to do today. Success isn't achieved overnight, it's built gradually, one step at a time. The true power lies in steady, minor improvements. Because if you improve by just 1% daily, the long-term results will be astonishing. That small effort, slight shift in focus, or subtle change in perspective may seem insignificant at first, but when compounded over time, it has the potential to completely transform your life. Success isn't about grand sweeping actions. It's about taking consistent steps in the right direction. One common mistake people make is waiting for the ideal moment, the perfect opportunity, or a sudden wave of motivation. But high achievers don't wait. They take action every single day. What does 1% improvement actually look like? It's choosing to read 10 pages of an insightful book, showing discipline by going to the gym, or taking a small step toward your goals. Simple actions repeated daily lead to significant success. Think of anyone who has accomplished great things. Did they wake up one day and suddenly become exceptional? No, they advance gradually, improving bit by bit, day after day. So ask yourself, are you ready to commit to just 1% growth each day? If so, your future will be extraordinary. Make that decision today. No more postponements, no more excuses, just 1% better every single day. That's the formula, the roadmap, and the way to build a life of success, fulfillment, and purpose. Consider a tree. It doesn't become strong and towering overnight. Each day it absorbs a little sunlight, takes in some water, and grows slightly. The progress might seem unnoticeable at first, but after a year or 5, it stands tall and unshakable. That's how true progress happens, not through sudden breakthroughs, but through steady advancement. Many desire instant success. They want wealth, knowledge, or health overnight, but life doesn't operate that way. Success is built like a house, brick by brick, decision by decision, action by action. The good news? You don't need to accomplish everything at once. Just aim to be a little better today than you were yesterday. Read 1 page today, then another tomorrow. In a year, you'll have read books that could change your life. Save a small amount today, a little more tomorrow, and in time you'll achieve financial stability. Practice kindness, discipline, or leadership each day, and soon you'll become someone others admire. The challenge is that most people give up too soon. They don't see quick results, so they abandon their efforts and revert to old habits. But the truth is, every great achievement is built on small, consistent steps. If you remain committed to progress, no matter how slow, one day you'll look back in amazement at how far you've come. Perfection is a myth that keeps people stuck. Many wait for the ideal time to start, convincing themselves they'll begin when life is easier or when they feel fully prepared. But the reality is, if you wait for perfect conditions, you may never begin. Growth works differently. It's about moving forward despite imperfections, learning from mistakes, and adapting as you go. The journey itself shapes who you become. No one starts as an expert. Every master was once a beginner. Every confident speaker once struggled to express their thoughts. And every successful person made mistakes, but they persisted, improving little by little, day after day. The focus should always be on progress. Be better today than you were yesterday. If you chase perfection, you'll likely end up frustrated. But if you strive for growth, you'll continue moving forward, and that's the real key to lasting success. Success isn't about instant gratification. It's about gradual, continuous progress. Ladies and gentlemen, envision this. What if you could transform your life, not through sudden, drastic changes, but by improving just 1% each day? It may seem small, almost trivial, but that's exactly what makes it so impactful. Many people delay self-improvement, believing success stems from huge leaps, major achievements, or sudden breakthroughs. But what if the real key isn't about doing more, but about making small, consistent advancements each day? In this video, we'll break down how steady, daily progress, just 1% at a time, can completely redefine your future. If you've ever felt stuck, overwhelmed, or unsure where to begin, this mindset could be the turning point you need. Stay with me, because by the end you'll realize that becoming your best self isn't about luck or innate talent. It's about the choices you make today. Success doesn't happen overnight. It's built gradually, step by step. The true strength lies in steady, minor enhancements. Because if you improve by just 1% daily, the long-term impact will be incredible. That slight extra effort, minimal shift in focus, or small change in perspective might not seem like much initially, but when accumulated over time, it has the power to completely transform your life. Success isn't about grand, sweeping gestures. It's about taking consistent, deliberate steps in the right direction. A common mistake people make is waiting for the perfect time, the ideal circumstances, or a sudden surge of motivation. But top achievers don't wait. They take action every single day. What does 1% improvement actually look like? It's choosing to read 10 pages of an insightful book, demonstrating discipline by going to the gym, or taking one small step toward your aspirations. Simple habits practiced daily lead to significant achievements. Think about anyone who has reached great success. Did they wake up one morning and instantly become extraordinary? No, they progressed gradually, improving little by little every single day. So ask yourself, are you ready to commit to just 1% growth daily? If so, your future will be nothing short of exceptional. Make that choice today. No more postponements, no more justifications, just 1% better every single day. That's the strategy, the roadmap, and the foundation for a life filled with success, meaning, and fulfillment. Imagine a tree. It doesn't grow strong and towering overnight. Every day it absorbs a little sunlight, takes in some water, and grows just a bit. The progress may be invisible at first, but after a year or more, it stands tall and firm. That's how true progress unfolds, not through instant breakthroughs, but through steady, persistent effort. Many people crave immediate success. They want financial abundance, knowledge, or health overnight, but life doesn't work that way. Success is constructed like a building, brick by brick, decision by decision, action by action. The good news? You don't have to achieve everything at once. Just strive to be a little better today than you were yesterday. Read one page today, then another tomorrow. In a year, you'll have read books that could change your life. Save a small amount today, then a bit more tomorrow, and over time, you'll build financial security. Practice kindness, discipline, or leadership daily, and soon you'll be someone others look up to. The problem is that most people quit too early. They don't see quick progress, so they give up and revert to old habits. But the reality is, every great accomplishment is the result of small, consistent actions. If you stay committed to progress, no matter how slow, one day you'll look back and be amazed at how far you've come. Perfection is an illusion that keeps people stuck. Many delay taking action, telling themselves they'll start when life is easier or when they feel completely ready. But the truth is, if you wait for ideal conditions, you may never start at all. Growth is different. It's about moving forward despite imperfections, learning from missteps, and adapting along the way. The journey itself shapes who you become. No one starts as an expert. Every master was once a beginner. Every confident speaker once struggled to articulate their thoughts. And every successful individual made mistakes. But they kept going, improving little by little, day after day. The focus should always be on progress. Be just a bit better today than you were yesterday. If you chase perfection, you'll likely end up frustrated. But if you focus on growth, you'll keep moving forward, and that's the true secret to lasting success. Potential is powerful, but applied knowledge is true power. No one is coming to save you. No one will knock on your door offering a better life. If you seek growth, success, or self-improvement, it's entirely up to you. Many people blame their circumstances, claiming they lacked opportunities, support, or the right starting point. But true progress isn't about what life hands you, it's about what you do with what you have. Some of the world's most successful individuals began with little, encountered massive setbacks, yet still moved forward. Why? Because they took full responsibility for their development. You must choose. Will you take control of your life or merely go along for the ride? If you're in the driver's seat, you make decisions and take action. You're the passenger, you wait, hope, and let life dictate your path. The choice is yours. Personal development doesn't happen on its own. It doesn't come with age or wishful thinking. It comes through effort, learning, and the courage to step beyond your comfort zone. It begins the moment you stop making excuses and start taking action. Own your journey, read the books, build the skills, reshape your habits, and take bold steps forward. Once you take full responsibility for your growth, everything starts to change. You can't improve what you don't measure. Success isn't just about working hard. It's also about knowing whether your hard work is making a difference. Without tracking your progress, how can you tell if you're advancing, stagnant, or falling behind? Think of a thriving business. It doesn't guess its performance, it tracks revenue, expenses, and customer growth. It evaluates results and adjusts strategies. Your personal growth should be no different. If you have goals, measure your steps toward them. If you're working on fitness, track your workouts, nutrition, and energy levels. If it's financial success, monitor your earnings, spending, and savings. If you're developing a skill, track your practice time and improvements. Even small victories are motivating when you can see the progress you've made. However, you must be honest with yourself. If the data isn't great, don't ignore it. Use it to adjust and improve. If you're not growing, don't make excuses, make changes. Success isn't about perfection, it's about refinement and self-awareness. Track your journey, evaluate your progress, and keep pushing forward, because what gets measured improves. Excuses are simply comfort in disguise. They shield us from discomfort, but also keep us stuck. And if you become skilled at making excuses, you won't excel at much else. Some people always have a reason: no time, no connections, no support. But here's the reality. Everyone encounters obstacles. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is mindset. Winners figure it out, while others make excuses. If something truly matters, you'll find time. If it's important, you'll find a way. Excuses may seem reasonable, but they steal your potential. The moment you stop making them, everything changes. Don't say, "I don't have time." Ask, "How can I make time?" Don't say, "I don't know how." Ask, "Where can I learn?" Excuses may sound logical, but they keep you stuck. Every time you make one, you surrender a bit more of your potential. But we all have the same 24 hours. It's how we use them that counts. History is filled with individuals who started with nothing and built extraordinary lives. Excuses allow us to avoid effort. They delay progress. But nothing meaningful grows from comfort. Growth begins when you confront challenges. Stop waiting for perfect conditions and take action anyway. If something is truly important, you'll make it happen. If not, you'll find an excuse. That's the defining difference between those who succeed and those who don't. Success isn't about avoiding obstacles. It's about refusing to let them stop you. So today, stop blaming, stop waiting, stop hoping. Take control and take action. Because when you eliminate excuses, you create space for real success. Yet many people want instant results. They seek shortcuts, lose patience when progress is slow, and quit before their efforts yield rewards. That's why so few ever reach their full potential. They prioritize quick wins over long-term success. Consider a farmer planting seeds. He doesn't expect a full harvest the next day. Instead, he nurtures the soil, tends to the crops, and allows nature to take its course. If he digs up the seeds too soon, searching for progress, he disrupts the entire process. The same principle applies to success. It demands time, consistent effort, and patience. Think of anyone who has built something worthwhile, a thriving business, a healthy body, or a strong relationship. None of it happened overnight. It was the result of years of persistent effort. Is patient because he knows the process cannot be rushed. The problem is many people give up too soon. They expect quick, effortless victories, but lasting success belongs to those who appreciate the importance of persistence, focus, and steady action. Those who stay dedicated, even when immediate results are absent, ultimately reap the rewards. Concentrate on progress rather than just outcomes. The small steps you take each day may seem insignificant, but over time, they lead to major breakthroughs. Keep learning, keep showing up, and keep putting in the work. The long game always favors consistency over speed. Success requires patience. Not everything happens instantly, yet many start something only to quit when progress isn't immediate. They assume their efforts aren't working and walk away too soon. However, anything worthwhile, whether it's building wealth, improving health, or personal growth, demands time. If you seek long-lasting results, you must commit for the long haul. Imagine planting a tree. You don't expect it to reach full size overnight. You water it, shield it, nurture it, and allow time to work its magic. Some days, growth is invisible. But beneath the soil, the roots are expanding. Then one day, the tree stands strong and unshakable. That's the reality of success. Most people underestimate the power of small, consistent action. They crave immediate results, but forget that major accomplishments are built gradually. The person who saves a little each month will achieve financial security. The one who exercises daily, even for just 20 minutes, will develop lifelong health. The individual who dedicates time to learning every day will master their craft. The real challenge is patience. Many quit because progress feels too slow. They chase shortcuts and quicker solutions, but the greatest rewards don't go to those who rush. They go to those who endure. Stay persistent, keep advancing, and remain dedicated. The long game is where true success is found. Success isn't about brief bursts of effort, it's about staying committed. Many people start off strong, full of enthusiasm and drive, but when results don't appear quickly, they lose motivation. They jump from one project to the next, constantly seeking a shortcut to success. Yet those who truly succeed are the ones who persist through challenges. They understand that anything of value requires time to develop. You don't plant a seed today and expect fruit tomorrow. You nurture it daily. Even when progress isn't visible, growth is happening beneath the surface. This applies to your goals, business, relationships, and personal development. The key difference between those who succeed and those who don't? Patience and perseverance. The person who invests in themselves every day by learning, growing, and improving will be far ahead in 5 years. The entrepreneur who remains dedicated to their business during slow periods will ultimately build something sustainable. The individual who prioritizes their health, even on difficult days, will enjoy long-term well-being. The most common mistake is quitting just before success arrives. People assume progress is too slow, so they give up. But true achievement is reserved for those who persist. Don't rush. Don't chase quick fixes. Commit to the long game, because that's where lasting success is found. Show up. Put in the effort and trust the process. Over time, you'll realize that everything you desired was built through consistent dedication step by step. Success isn't a single event, it's a journey. And like any meaningful journey, it requires time, patience, and resilience. Too many people seek instant gratification. They want overnight success, sudden wealth, or immediate transformation. But anything gained too quickly rarely lasts. If you desire enduring success, whether financial freedom, a thriving business, meaningful relationships, or mastery in any field, you must embrace the long game. This means thinking beyond the present moment and making choices that align with your 5, 10, or even 20-year vision, not just what feels good today. It's easy to chase quick rewards or temporary comfort, but real success isn't built that way. Those who achieve lasting greatness understand the power of delayed gratification. They remain consistent and keep working long after others have given up. Look at anyone who has built something remarkable, a great leader, a top performer, a highly skilled professional. None of them succeeded by accident. They spent years honing their craft, pushing forward even when they didn't feel like it. They sacrificed, failed, adapted, and kept going because they knew true progress takes time. Consider the farmer once again. He plants the seed, waters the soil, and waits. He understands that roots develop long before fruit appears, and if he gives up too soon, the harvest will never come. The same principle applies to your goals. The habits, discipline, and choices you make today may not yield immediate rewards, but they will shape your future. We live in a fast-paced world where everyone craves quick victories, instant success, and overnight results. They see someone flourishing and assume it happened effortlessly, but what they don't witness is the dedication behind the scenes, the struggles, long hours, and quiet persistence. Success is never a winning lottery ticket. It's a gradual and deliberate climb, and those who recognize this truth ultimately succeed. Playing the long game means making wise, consistent choices daily. It means saving and investing instead of spending impulsively, practicing your skills even when no one is watching, and nurturing relationships over time rather than chasing fleeting attention or validation. The biggest mistake people make is quitting too soon. They embark on a new goal, habit, or business venture, but when instant results don't appear, they assume it's not working and abandon the effort. However, success isn't about who starts with the most energy, it's about who remains dedicated. Understand this, failure is not the end, it's part of the journey. So ask yourself, are you ready to embrace the long game? Are you willing to invest time, effort, and patience into your aspirations? Will you continue showing up and putting in the work even when progress seems invisible? Because if you do, the results will come. Not immediately, not by luck, but inevitably, over time. The greatest rewards go to those who persist, those who move forward when others surrender. The long game isn't easy, but it's worthwhile. When you stay disciplined, remain focused, and refuse to quit, you build something real, something that endures. So keep going, keep evolving, and keep playing the long game, because that's where true success lies. Now, take a moment to let this message resonate. Becoming the best version of yourself doesn't happen overnight. It's not about drastic change in a single moment, nor is it about waiting for the perfect opportunity, the ideal strategy, or some magical breakthrough. It's about what you choose to do today, tomorrow, and the day after that. Improving by just 1% each day may seem insignificant. It won't be flashy, it won't bring immediate applause or recognition, but it's the steady, quiet progress that creates unstoppable. True transformation doesn't happen in the spotlight. It's built through the small, consistent choices you make when no one is watching. The books you read, the habits you develop, the thoughts you cultivate, and the effort you put in. These are the foundations of a stronger, more resilient, and more meaningful life. So don't wait for motivation, don't wait for permission, and don't wait until everything is perfectly aligned. Just start right where you are with what you have. Make a commitment, not to perfection, but to progress, to growth, to showing up even when it's difficult. Because the truth is, the success you desire, the confidence you seek, and the life you dream of are all on the other side of that daily 1%. And it's closer than you think. If this message sparked something in you, an idea, a feeling, or a call to action, don't let it end here. Share it with someone who needs this reminder, someone struggling to find motivation, someone who has been waiting too long to begin. A simple message delivered at the right time can create an impact greater than you realize. And if you're truly committed to growth, to building a stronger mindset, a brighter future, and a more purposeful life, then this is your space. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the insights, strategies, and real conversations that will help you evolve step by step. This is a community that values action over talk, consistency over hype, and the power of showing up daily for the life we're creating. Because success isn't reserved for the lucky, the privileged, or the naturally talented. It's earned by those who make the choice to grow, little by little, each day. The long game may not be glamorous, but it's the only game that guarantees real, lasting results. Commit to the journey, embrace the process, and keep moving forward, even when progress is slow, even when no one notices, even when it feels like nothing is changing, because it is. And one day, when you look back, you won't believe how far you've come. All you have to do is start 1% better every day. Let's grow